look, Vortex, it's snowing. Isn't that cool? I think it's really cool, and I want you guys to see it. Because this doesn't happen often. We got some flurries, that's about it. I was gonna say, well, it's January, but it's not January, it's actually February. See how crazy time is? It just goes by so fast. It is really depressing when you think about it. You know, I see people that I haven't seen in a long, long time, like 5, 10, 15 years, and people always recognize me because I look exactly the same as I used to. I don't recognize other people because they usually have a double chin and a giant beer belly and all that. But it's like, when you gain a bunch of weight, like, your face changes too. So, just think about that if you feel like eating a fuck ton. You know, like, hey, my face is gonna change. It won't just be my abs and my thighs and my ass. It's gonna be my face. No, I mean, you don't want to have a fat face. You don't you don't want to have one of those. Okay, this is gonna get taken out for like hate speech or some shit. No, it won't. I'm nothing, man. I'm fucking nothing. I just talk shit, YouTube, where you're gonna penalize people because they have the audacity to want to create on a website where that's what they're supposed to do. Like, what was the point even starting this website if you're just gonna like penalize people for like not being communists? That's what it seems to me. Now, granted, it's not just YouTube, it's all of them. All the websites are doing it, which is why they have rebuttal websites, you know, like BitChute. The unfortunate thing about BitChute, though, is that you get all these anti-Semites just constantly making everything about the JQ. And though it's not that the JQ isn't worth bringing up, but it's like, I mean, it's one thing to be skeptical, it's one thing to be inquisitive, it's one thing to be open-minded, but I feel like a lot of people are so obsessed with certain aspects of society, you know, whether it be the JQ or it be Islam or it be like, you know, just different things, not just in this country, but just different things that aren't really being talked about a lot. And at least they're not being talked about in a way that's constructive. But because of that, you know, you have all this anti-Semitism and homophobia and racism and just all-out hatred for various groups of people, and it's just so unnecessary. Look at this! Look at this! Snow! It's coming at us fast. Isn't this scary? Are you afraid, Vortex? You should be afraid, because I'm driving this car and we're shooting a video. It looks like those lights are coming in this direction. Yeah, it kind of does. I gotta say, like, driving in the snow is really scary, though. The snow or the rain, because it looks like it's coming at you. It's really weird. But anyway, yeah, I feel like the reason why, like, people are very discriminatory towards a whole group of people is because of the fact that we can't even have conversations. like everything's so politically correct that we can't even talk about immigration without people calling someone racist, you know? It's like, if the conversation can't even happen, of course that's going to bring about even more conflict, you know? So if somebody just had a question, if they get called names because they ask a question, what direction do you think they're gonna go? I mean, this is logical, folks. This is fucking logical. You think that they're gonna go, wow, I'm being discriminatory, I'm being a bigot, I need to stop? Or are they gonna be mad that you just called them something that they're not, all because they asked a question? I mean, this is, I feel like it's common sense, but it's just like, just common sense in regards to communication. Like, people don't want to be talked down to, people don't want to be called names, you know, all because they have a different opinion, and they're ballsy enough to express it in front of some people that they know probably don't have that opinion. I don't know why anybody would get mad about that. You know, you should be grateful that that person, like, respects you enough to be honest and not just tell you what you want to hear or sugarcoat their opinion to make it sound, you know, more acceptable or whatever. It's like, that's the whole problem. Like, I feel like the reason why we're in the state that we're in is because, like, well, I don't think that conservatives, I think that, like, most of the conservatives, the ones that have been in office and the ones in the media, aside from maybe Tucker Carlson, I'd say Tucker Carlson is like the only one that's like legitimately conservative. The rest of them, you know, they just want to make money. So of course they love capitalism, right? But it's like, you can talk shit about socialism all you want, but like, we have socialism already. It's called the welfare state. So they're just going to expand that pretty much. People just don't really understand that it's like, it's kind of futile to even talk about socialism and why it's bad, considering that we already have so many socialist policies in the government, you know? So, like, the more I think about it, I'm like, you know, this is just a worthless argument. So there's more important stuff that needs to be discussed anyway. But I can't wait to see my little kitties. They were like really codependent when I left. It was sad. They couldn't stop meowing. I guess because, like, I left earlier than usual, so they were really confused. And they knew, like, if I leave earlier than usual, they know that I'm going to be gone longer than usual. So it really wasn't because they were going to miss me. I highly doubt it was that. I think it was more them thinking ahead and worrying about their food dish not being replenished when they think it should be replenished. Are you kidding me? Arlo thinks his food dish should be replenished like every 10 minutes. Arlo's a bitch cat. Total bitch cat. Look at this. There is nothing to look at. You just want to keep talking, so you're like, I'm gonna film the road, and maybe the people in the vortex will still keep watching this bullshit. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go though, because I've been talking too long. So, yeah, I don't know what I was even talking about anyway. Probably just a bunch of crap. It's always a bunch of crap with you. It is. Bye, Vortex.